so that totally wasn't worth it. But that's fine. Not every battlefield can be a winner. We'll just continue on with our journey and act like that didn't happen. One of the things I really like about Ruben, the reason why he's the best, is all the other characters in the game didn't even bother to find out why you were doing what you were doing. To be fair, Kaylee didn't have a chance. She's like she joins you for like 5 minutes and then is instantly poisoned. But Tristan doesn't even bother to wait for the boss to finish dying before he's already looting the most important item in the dungeon. And then he's gone. Just instantly. This. Hurry to Windia, but be on the lookout for Captain Mac's ship. Yeah, thanks. I knew that. Like, Phoebe at least waits for you to get to town before she's like, okay, I saved my grandpa, you can do whatever you want. Ruben, on the other hand, is like, what? The world is in danger? Somebody's messing with the crystals? Sign me the heck up. I'm gonna mess them up. He's like, he's already on board. What's down here? Oh, Doom Castle. Yeah, I forgot about Doom Castle. What is Doom Castle, you ask? Well, this is Doom Castle. Let's just wipe these. Oh boy, this could be tough. I don't remember how tough these guys are. They just throw a whole brand new enemy right at you. A Chimera. Like, you haven't encountered any of these guys yet. What are they doing in here? Guarding this treasure chest. You found Arrow. Very useful. Not a wizard spell, but still useful. It's actually, I think it's like the strongest black magic spell. And, you know, some enemies are weak to wind, so it's actually useful as opposed to all of the other spells where it's like, if I just hit them with my sword, it would probably deal more damage. But yeah, Ruben's the best. So, you know, it's a real shame. Step back, Gordy, and leave this filthy monster to me! Real shame. Yep. He wanted to come along. He was all gung-ho about it. But he lost to one mummy. He's still the best. Can't believe he lost to a single mummy. Oh, Ruben. You're so good. Too good for this world. Let's climb down this and see what happens. Ruben! I'm alright. Keep going and I'll catch up. Okay, he'll be back. Oh boy. Your buddy fell, kid? Yes, but he's okay. Alright, then I'll tag along with you for a bit. Could you not? Whatever. Tristan, whatever. He's a loser. Is there anything down any of these? You don't need the claws to climb down them. Oh, hey, a consumable. You can't carry any more cure potions, silly. Oh, boy. The music's gonna play this whole zone, isn't it? Yep. No, there's anything wrong with the music. But that's the music that kicks on whenever Tristan's about to show up. Like, this entire bridge was just so that we would lose Ruben. It's kind of silly. A live forest. Much better than a dead forest. Ooh, is the trees telling me to leave? Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. What's this? Ooh. I don't have that. We'll just have to keep looking at it. I know where to go. Mostly in here. I just don't remember if there's anything important lying around, so I gotta kind of eyeball it. Yeah, no, there's no going around that. So we'll just head down. Across this bridge here. Fight more mummies. Tristram. Sorry, I keep thinking of as Tristan. But Tristram is a little more effective against zombies than poor Reuben. Let's back that up and change that around so that the fight is a little more fair, because he's actually terrible against these zombies. Yeah, terrible. And now he's poisoned. Maybe he'll do better against the ghosts. I'm just gonna white him. Weak against shot attacks, so yeah, a little better against the ghosts. He's still no Reuben. Like, Reuben was doing 600 non-crit, non-weakness. Tristram is doing like 500 on a weakness. It's a huge difference. Okay, fine, I'll use a heal potion. The game's trying to make me do what it wants. There's a new crest up there. Probably a case of if I step on that horseshoe crest, it will take me there. Oh, there's the red chest. Come to Papa. Just gotta get my way through these spooky ghosts. I wish I had a shot attack. Like, why don't, like, they made shot attacks a thing, and then, that's not good. Just, do you have, no, so we're just gonna have to use this. These guys apparently counter with Confuse. That's not good. I'm gonna stick with the bombs then. Yeah, enemies that can't counter ranged. Oh, I've just stuck my foot in my mouth and I'm very wrong. I will switch to the sword as it is the least threatening weapon I have. Just in case I went first. Let's find out what's in this box over here. So I'm just gonna do... No, can't do that. I'm sure this will be fine. Woohoo! Critical hit. Good job. Finally starting to pull his weight. Weak against wind attacks. See? That was pretty good. Way better than Fire and Blizzard. Giant's Axe! Now that's an upgrade! Ladies and gentlemen. Oops, wrong screen. We have the final axe. Check that out. 172 attack power. It's got more attack power than bombs. Whew. Let's take a look at what Tristan has. What does Tristan have? Poison and paralyze. Let's take a look at his armor. I assume that this is death. And fire, so it's okay, I guess. Could be better. Could be better. I don't think there's much else in here. But I don't know that for sure. Man, this axe is gonna help a whole lot. He's dead in one. Ah, these guys counter with paralyze too. I wasn't paying attention. But I'm immune to paralyze, so heh. Make these guys real tough to fight if I wasn't. Anything interesting over here? Anything interesting? That doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna assume there's nothing else in this entire forest, and I'm just gonna go. I gotta hit to the right. That's the direction you need to hit. Arrow, still fastest way to kill these zombies. Mummies, whatever. There are no actual zombies in the game, so a mummy is a zombie. So I can get away with calling them zombies because there's no actual zombies. No straight up zombies. Oh, this is not the way to go. Oh, it's up there. No one ever said getting through this forest was easy. Oh, that tree has a face. he have any? No, he doesn't have any attack spells. I just forgot to check. I wonder if these ghosts are weak to wind. Haha, strong against water attacks. Weak to wind. Yep, everything in here is weak to wind. Which is probably why they gave it to you. I'm not gonna need these. So you're the king of this forest, huh? Let us through. How do I know that? Huh? I don't think it likes you. How about Kaylee? Can't she talk to trees? How do you know Kaylee? Ding! Yeah, she must be in Aquaria by now, considering I'm, like, 2 entire zones away. Finally she made it. Kaylee is not exactly the fastest person in the world. If it takes her two entire dungeons just to travel to one town. To be fair, she was probably sick for most of the way. Explosives. What am I doing? This is not the way to Aquaria. This is the way to Tree Town, whatever it's called. We gotta go through the sand door. Getting my starting areas confused. There we go. Luckily, Tristram is not going to be in our party for much longer. This is sort of the reverse, where you have Tristram for a little bit, and then you switch to Kaylee. Let's go talk to Kaylee. She should be here. Yep, there's Phoebe and Kaylee. Together at last. Get your dojins started. Kaylee's sleeping. Why don't you go talk to Grandpa until she wakes up? Oh. Okay. I can't see how that could possibly go wrong. It doesn't. It goes wrong later. Trust me. Now we have the long walk down the waterfall. Again, this is not the last time we're going to be doing this. Thankfully, there's only one more occasion where we need to come down here. Like, you appreciate the first time when with the waterfall, and you're like, ooh, all the water, cool. And then by the second time, you're like, did I have to walk all the way down here? Like, really? Really, Spencer? Couldn't you, like, hang out in the house? How's the tunnel going? Can you save Captain Mac and his ship? I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. By the way, who's that with you? Tristram at your service. I'm a treasure hunter. You don't say. Listen, I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor. Let's go! Sorry, Gordy, I'm going treasure hunting. This guy hasn't even bothered to ask what I'm doing, and this is the second time he's abandoned me. He has no excuse. He's just like, I'm out. I'm trying to save the world here. You can't just up and leave. I don't like you anyway. Get out of here. Jeez. Can't believe this. Tristram! Spencer! I almost forgot. I'll give you this dragon claw. Don't worry, it's on me. Bye! Okay, all sins are forgiven. You're okay. Not that the dragon claw is that amazing. Grandpa just won't slow down. Well, maybe I'll use a bomb to move this dirt. Phoebe, you shouldn't fiddle with that. No one ever said Phoebe was smart. The tunnel collapsed. I have to tell Grandpa. Take care of Kaylee for me. she got a shrug. Phoebe's one big airhead. I mean, who in their right mind goes into a dirty, dank tunnel that your grandpa's digging, and the first thing that enters your head is, I should dust this with explosives? Like, come on. I should probably take a look at this here weapon. 147, but take a look at all those dash effects. We got fusion, poison, petrify, paralyze, blind, silence, and sleep. Petrify is the important one. As long as an enemy is not immune to petrify, that means that the Dragon Claw has a slight chance to just instantly kill anything I hit. Because enemies, and petrify doesn't wear off, and enemies have no way to cure it, so they just instantly die. Which is great. Not as great as actually hitting him hard enough to kill him in one shot, guaranteed, but sometimes there's one enemy in the game where it's like, I'd rather gamble on petrify proccing than actually trying to beat him down. Kaylee, you're well! Yes, but did you hear about my dad? Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto and Windia, and I was hoping you'd come too. Just saying, okay. Well, not even a yes, just let's go. See, Kaylee's not so bad, but she's set upon rescuing her dad. She doesn't care about the world, she cares about her dad. Which is understandable. You can't blame the girl. Reuben is still the best. Because he's the only one who is like, I'm coming with you to save the world. You're on an important mission, you've got my help. Everyone else is just like, I did my thing, you can go on now. It's kind of infuriating. It's the whole, I'm trying to save the world, why are you not even giving me a discount at the shop problem, only magnified by 10. Because you can understand, like, a shopkeeper's like, well, if you do save the world, I've seen that they make money. So we'll just head off into the sunset of the forest. Now, Phoebe also has the giant axe, which I assume is like an actual huge axe, which is amazing. Look at that damage. She's pretty good. That's comparable to what Reuben can do. Of course, she doesn't have quite so much. I think if Reuben were level 31, he'd have more health points. I guess that makes sense, because Reuben's a heavily armored warrior with a flail. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, Kaylee is lugging around a giant's axe, so I can't go, well, she's a girl. She's a girl with an axe. Really wish I was immune to confusion, though. Counters with a confused touch. Makes these guys a huge pain to kill. Yeah, I think somewhere there's it's one of these crests, and then you step on it, and it'll take you into that tree stump, but there's probably something important in one of them. I think there's a couple. I don't know. And I don't care. Just kill the freaking mummies. I might come in here later and just double check to make sure there's nothing important. But for now, we have a tree to talk to. Oh, great tree spirit of the forest, please let us through to Windia. I'll let you through if you can whack the monsters inside of me. Hey, why don't you come in here and whack the monsters? Forget about it. I don't know. I can't do accents. If that's the way you want it. But yeah, this guy wants he wants the monsters in here to sleep with the fishes. A lot of monsters. That's a specific one he wants dead. He didn't say it, but there's basically a boss monster, and that's just the standard, you know. This setup is actually pretty good. Kaylee can kill one in a single shot, and then I can finish off the other two with arrow. There was nothing up there. That was a wasted fight. Oh man, I earned too much experience. The only downside of this is, of course, running out of magic. I'm going to run out of magic before I get to the boss. But it's fine, because the black magic is more useful in this boss fight. I don't think he's weak to wind. Oh, trees! Tree versus two people with giant axe. I wonder how that's gonna end. Also, why does the giant tree have little trees inside of it? Well, to be fair, they're little tree monsters. It's a little different. But it kind of implies that these are trees that have been turned evil instead of just like your average monster. Not that anyone ever explains, oh yeah, this is what the claw does. It's the whole thing. Now it has two traversal uses. Ooh. That doesn't make it a better weapon. Like, a lot of enemies are either immune to petrify, or it's just straight up not worth it. Ooh. Well, look at that. There's a red chest over there. I wonder what's inside. Maybe it's a powerful piece of equipment. I know exactly what's in there, and it is not a piece of equipment. But it's still pretty good. Of course, if you've been watching this long, you probably know that if a red chest doesn't have a piece of equipment, there's only one other thing that it would have that I would want. These guys hitting pretty hard. Could probably use about 10 levels or so. Not gonna get them. Comes the frog. Smack that frog. Ooh, poison touch. I always thought they were turning into eggs. I was like, why is the frog turning into egg? That's weird. Bomb will take care of this problem. Yeah. And now it occurs to me, oh, they're inflating their throats. That's what frogs do. That's why. Young me was blind and stupid. You don't want to know what I thought the rat enemies in the beginning of Final Fantasy III were. I would probably have to like draw you a picture, and you'd be like, "What the heck is this?" Oh, let's go down here. Going down. You gotta go down and around and fight many frogs. I forgot that Kaylee has magic. She can do arrow too. These guys aren't weak to arrow, and bombing probably not gonna do enough damage to kill them. I have wasted everyone's time with this, but at least now they can be one shot. So let's just switch to the axe. Great. Paralyze. Poison is the least threatening stat effect in this entire game. I mean, 20 damage a turn, and it doesn't even damage you in the world map. That's usually why you're like, oh no, it's poison. Actually, let's go with bomb. Because you wander around the world map and your health is draining, it's like, oh, now I have to spend more potions. But in this game, it does 20 damage in each turn in a fight, and then there's no overworld damage, so it's like, why even bother curing it? It does nothing! It's almost as bad as the stat down attacks they use. Like, I don't care. You lowered my attack by 50. I lost 50 points of damage. I don't care. That's why refreshers are so useless. still wouldn't go into a boss fight with poison on, but you know, who would? That'd be stupid. You're not stupid, are you? I'm not stupid. I think. You know, it's really good that I start immune to paralyze. Being dual paralyzed would be the worst. Okay, I can't do that, so I'll have to bomb them for now. Try to kill one, weaken the other, so I can one-shot them with the axe. Okay, we get it. She's been hit with status effects. You can stop now. Didn't realize these guys had petrify, which means I am not messing around with these guys anymore. These guys are now high priority kill and keep party members capable. Because all it takes is one person being paralyzed, and then the other person gets petrified, and then the paralyzed person gets petrified, and then we're all just screwed. Poison touch. Magic down. I'm strong against that. Nice try. I believe that was poison. I skipped over it a little too fast to see. I don't need to use bombs, only axes. Yep. RPG fights can get a little monotonous when the systems are so simple. The closest thing to strategy I have right now is just weakening them all with bombs so that we can one-shot them with axes after on the second turn. Oh! You know, I really ought to be paying attention to my health. Luckily, Kaylee comes with a full complement of healing spells. Strong versus the poison. Oh, not good. I'll just kill it. You know, in hindsight that was really risky because if she had missed, he could have just like turned around and one-shotted her with petrify. I want to say paralyze. Paralyze isn't that dangerous. I mean, it's dangerous, but not that dangerous. Okay, Mr. Scorpion. Let's see how well you defend the treasure chest. It's a very important duty. Don't mess it up. Attack with tail. I really need to stop going. Okay, now we just ask them a question. Real quick. Just a quick question. It's the only downside of the axe is its low accuracy. Reuben's flail is basically an axe. It's got the same kind of stats. Found meteor. If anybody knows anything about Final Fantasy, that's like, wow, that's like an endgame spell, usually. Yeah, not the biggest one though. If you take a look at my spells, I got one slot left. There's one more. Just one more. You can kind of see even more how, like, the total number of spells is actually really small. There's 4 of each. I mean, it makes sense. Do you really need 20 different ice spells? You do if you want them to be useful towards the end of the game. But you can just use the wizard spells, excuse me, instead. But still, if you had some kind of scaling, it'd be fine. So that, you know, all the elemental spells were essentially the same strength, but got stronger as you did, instead of them being tiered spells where fire is the weakest, quake is the weakest, then fire is a little stronger, then blizzard is a little stronger than that. And an arrow is the strongest black magic spell. Unless I've been leveling up magic stats like crazy and I just haven't realized it. Going up. So what am I supposed to do with this? Well, they don't tell you, but you're supposed to poke him. Poke him with a sword, and then he's like, ah, shoot. Okay, I think I'm supposed to fall down. I think. Wait, no. I remember what we're supposed to do. We're gonna climb up this and kill this guy. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy and use that, I don't know, that Y. I think it's supposed to be like a twig or a stick. These guys should be weak against axes, right? Worms are weak against axes, yeah. Because they're long, so you can just imagine an axe chopping them into bits. Even though, you know that thing about worms, you cut it in half and now you have two worms kind of thing going. And that would be an argument for why worms are strong against axes. You can even have worms cutting a worm in half, making two worms thing, and just have enemies multiply. Kind of impossible when your maximum number of enemy sprites on screen is 3. These guys are pretty fire happy. They like their fire spells. Chop chop. Oh, they're not worms. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to their names. They're leeches. My mistake. I don't want to give you guys the idea that I'm not actually reading the words on the screen. I'm not just zoning out because of all the monotonous fighting. Like, that's like the benefit and problem with non-random battles. Like, I don't have to fight everything I see, but the designers could just stick a ridiculously large number of enemies in my way. There's not really much I could do. Look at all these worms. Oh boy. This is one leechy boy. One leechy tree. I think I can go around. Oh, hey. Nope. Have to actually do the killing. Ooh, a black slime. He's different. Just watch him have a paralyze or petrify everyone attack. What's your secret, Ooze? Tell me your secret. Your secret is he's dead. He's dead because he was weak. In this dog-eat-dog world, the weak monsters fall prey to the powerful humans. And that kind of concept wouldn't actually be interesting anymore. Like 10 years ago, playing a game where you play as the humans you play as the weak monsters who are dominated by the humans would have been fun. Nowadays, everybody does but the humans were the real monsters. Everybody does that now. It gets so tiring reading that. You read it a lot in manga and things like that. It's like, oh, look, the monsters were just misunderstood. The humans are terrible. Let's see what's up here. It's a good thing I remembered where to go. I could have been stuck in this tree for upwards of an hour. Yeah. Don't think I'm supposed to go down here. No. Had to check first. because it would have been real dumb if I had gone straight down fighting these two monsters only to find out that that was not the way to go. I think slimes are strong against explosions. I could be wrong though. He's not gonna live, but it'd be good to know. Weak against bombs. The opposite of what I thought. Not that that helps me any. If I use a bomb, then I won't kill the leech. But if I kill the leech, then I still have to waste 2 attacks killing the slime, so there's no room for there's no room for wiggle here. Like, even when the combat's easy, you should be thinking, how do I end this in as few turns as possible? Ah, yes. I remember what this is for. I remember what I'm supposed to do here. I just need to check around the area a little bit. I don't think there's anything down there, but I have to check. Pretty sure I'm supposed to just kill the frog and then drop down the vine. Yeah, just a consumable chest. Getting a little low on bombs, but it's not a big deal. Just weaken them with the bombs. Poison counter touch. I really can't believe I thought they were turning into giant eggs. It's just... oh shoot. Still caught up in my reminiscing of my stupid childhood that I didn't notice, and I was about to get a game... oh, and there it is.